Bumblebee equals double joy, and you can find all 425s. TE, ML, BUB, and HB triple E, 425s, half a joys. And that word came to me today from the largest bumblebee I've ever seen in my life, no joke. And another word came to me from the smallest ladybug I've ever seen in my life. The ladybug equals 105, divides by 5 as well. Also, it was a baby ladybug. It had 30 points for 135. It had no spots, extremely tiny. So in two dramatic signs, the smallest ladybug I've ever seen, okay, the ladybug is pure fives, joy, and the largest bumblebee I've ever seen. The bumblebee equals double joy, equals the honey, equals the water, okay, and then we got follow-up words from the Lord. The water falls, adds another joy. The river flows is similar design for fives, and it's just been a floodgate of fives declaring the rejoice and joy message. But that's extremely exciting. I'm like, every bumblebee on planet Earth exists for God's joy and your joy, and you can do the math on it. And I insist on you doing the math on those letters for your appreciation of what God has given to you. Billions of bumblebees in history doing what they do. A marvel. You can take the bookends, TE, the ML, okay, 25, okay, the BUB, 25, and then the HB triple E, the final 25. So the bumblebee equals double joy, equals the water, okay, equals the honey. Squeeze all the fives out of these for homework, okay? And we talked about all those words that scream out fives for your joy. So the ice equals joy, the water equals double joy, the rain equals joy plus half a joy, the dew is 10 points less. But these are, today is April 10th. I knew it was going to be a joy day, double five, 2020 no less, and it has not disappointed. The weather has been perfect, gorgeous sunshine. From the very beginning this morning, I kid you not, there was a robin perched on the very tip top of the vertical most branch of a pine tree right outside my window, singing for a long time. And robin equals father and tree equals son. And it was a sign from God as his constant ongoing encouragement with all this Gematria. But that is a touching one, okay? So there you go. The bumblebee, double joy. The ladybug, 105, add the baby ladybug. Okay, that's actually what I saw today. That's actually what God put into the palm of my hands. And what God put in front of me without me trying to make it happen. It's like, whoa, that is the largest bumblebee I've ever seen in my life, just while I'm getting honest sunshine in the park. You know, taking off my polyester shirt. Oh my goodness, a baby ladybug is staring me right in the face, the smallest I've ever seen. Okay? It's God. Everything in your day is foreordained by God. He's declaring to you the message of joy, okay? And he speaks to you afterwards or in the moment, okay? The numbers, the math, the joy, the fives, okay? And you are delighted by his constant ordinance, okay? But there you go. I'm like, the largest bumblebee I've ever seen, the bumblebee double joy. That's it. Very good, okay? So that's amazing. And the honey equals double joy. So everything exists for God's joy and your joy. So show God how much you love him by thinking about him, thanking him. Do the math on everything he puts in front of you and gives you, and that is an act of worship and appreciation. You'll also be delighted. You will be absolutely impressed. And God will bless you like with his spirit and everything that he can because he loves appreciation. Wow. So there you go. Every bumblebee has been solved. You can go ahead and solve all the other ones. Every ladybug, same thing. It behooves, oh yeah, the word insect all by itself is, that's so easy. The word insect begins with the letters since, which are a famous five-sum that equal joy. 50. And then T adds another 20 points. Okay, now this is going to really blow your mind. This is another word from the Lord. Whenever you say to someone, nice, okay, eyes, for example, okay, or nice legs. The Lord said that to me one day while I was lying in the park. Nice legs equals Jesus, equals God's Son, equals great I am going backwards. The Lord said that to me. And I did the math in my head, and equals Jesus. God created my legs, of course they're nice. And of course yours are as well. But it's just a marvel. Whenever you say nice, something, with an S for the plural at the end, what have you just said? You've just given them joy, because nice plus an S in 5 letters equals joy. 50. It's the famous word since, okay, which we see on company brands everywhere, on packages everywhere, the company name, and it says since. 1805, that's how long it's been around. Well, why has it been around? If it's a good thing, providing joy for man, well, since equals joy, okay? So, there, that's sitting at the front of the word insect. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome how God foreordained all the letters perfectly, mathematically, for your joy and delight? So choose delight today. All three of those words equal 65. I could go on, but when I get such a dramatic word from the Lord, and it's the first time I ever get it, God willing, I'm going to blab on a video and record this, okay? It's amazing. It really was the largest bumblebee I've ever seen in my life. There you go. The honey, double joy. Like, these are massive words. The water, double joy. The ice, joy. The rain. And then the rain falls. Okay, and then we got follow-up words on this last night. The water falls, like as in all the waterfalls in the world, triple joy. The river flows, similar math. Flows equals falls, and it just goes higher. And finally, what was it first? What else did I write down? Oh yeah, and this was a word I had last night that was confirmed to me at the park today. The word falls equals joy, with 25 at the center, 25 at the bookends. Very obvious. The word falls, okay? So yeah, you can think of the waterfalls, which equals triple joy. But think of people first, made in God's image. What are the first falls that you ever experience in a person's life? Well, it's a baby learning to walk. But God designed it so that it's a joy, the joy of falls. When a baby is learning to walk, and they fall on their little rump, and they get up, and they pitter-patter a bit, and they fall back on their little rump, and they're so low to the ground that it doesn't hurt them, and God designed all that. But this happened this very morning at the park. There was a tiny, literally one of the tiniest little girls I've ever seen walking. She was so small, it was hilarious. But she was just doing the pitter-patters, and every once in a while she would just, boom, fall back on her rump and then get up again. But the joy of falls, in particular baby falls, I'm like, these are some of the most common, Canada's funniest videos. Anyways, the joy of falls, your first falls when you were learning to walk, okay? And falls are still a joy to this day. They make you laugh. God ordained that. Like, and He designed it that the baby wouldn't get hurt when they fall and they're learning to walk. And lots of cool words from the Lord. But it's all joy. Okay. It's all been the same message, the same word over and over again. Joy, 50. Okay. Today's the 10th, and I knew it was going to be a joy day. And it's gorgeous, full sun, my favorite. I'm drinking it up, and it's awesome. Excellent. Good. Feel good about that? How profound. This is an exciting revelation for the entire English-speaking world. Oh, another word came to me today. Thank you, Lord. Can you find joy on the job site? This word came to me as I was walking around the neighborhood. Job site on the back of a truck. It's like a company name. Well, it just jumped out at me like a truck, and the Lord spoke to me. Can you find joy on the job site? The word job site is J-O-Y in order at the bookends in symmetry. J-O at the front, T-E, 20 plus 5, 25 equals Y. And in the center it divides by 3, BSI equals 30. So job site equals 40. The title of God at the center is us. Let us make man in our image. Equals food, okay? F-O-U-O-D.